1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just...
Everybody, this is my dog Bailey. She's 14 and a half years old, and she wants to join us with proof of concept. When I talk about proof of concept with Bailey right here, what are we talking about? We're talking about this big idea we had that we've polished, and now what are we doing? We're taking it one step further. We're actually going to put it into practice and see what the results are. Okay, so I am an act to plan girl. And sometimes when we're talking about a proof of concept, we need a plan. And in that plan comes obstacles. And so if we typically plan step 1, 2, 3 milestone, step 4, 5, 6 milestone, we get to a place where we're not quite sure what happened. And if we get to an obstacle and we have to rewrite, we tend to go back to step 1 instead of staying where we're at. So we could stay where we're at to change it up. Or what we could do is we could just keep doing something until it works. And once we find the path that works, then continue to make the plan. And then a true act to plan kind of perspective that this girl uses, I tell you what, I'll just do stuff. And then when I see what's working and what makes sense to me, then I go, okay, so how does this get to the next part of the goal that I'm trying to reach? So I do the action, I do the work, I see some results, and I take it and then make the plan because I already have the vision. I've got the idea, I've got the concept. It's a matter of figuring out how it works. And we all do that differently. So embrace your uniqueness in that way. Oh, speaking of embracing your uniqueness, there's this book I've had on my shelf forever called Delivering Knock Your Socks Off Service. And there's a chapter in here I really love. It's called All Rules Were Meant to Be Broken, including this one. And there's something that developers say, coders, and they say, rules exist to serve, not enslave. So some of us, we get stuck in our own rules and our own proof of concept in that plan. And so I bring that up right here because in the effort, granted, we're always providing service, but in the effort that we find ourselves stuck, shake it up and let it go and say, wow, maybe that rule doesn't serve me, or maybe that's not right for this situation. Everything is conditional and situational. So we create this path, we define each step as we go, and we've got this deliverable that we think we're going to be working on, and then what? We start asking people to take action on what we're creating and see some of the results so we can start getting successes. So we can build these case studies so we can get people to say positive things and that it truly did help what their objectives are. And what is being shared with them is of value. From that moment, we now know we've heard, oh, people love this and it's exactly what they need. We can also listen and hear what people might not be saying that we could add, so it could be future development, but it also could be something that is quite easy to implement that adds a little bit of oomph and sparkle to what's already there, so that the best service possible at this moment in time can exist. I will tell you, nothing is perfect, it never is, and even if it was, in that moment, the world changes so quickly, it's not going to be perfect in the near future. So we know we're going to iterate. We know we're going to continue to evolve an idea. So once we have the proof of concept, we know what the path is so that we can continue to iterate and figure out how to best serve in our ever-changing world and complete the cycle of being able to receive, because we went out and had a lot of ideas and conversations and grew our knowledge around a topic to take our big idea and polish it where we were receiving. And through the launch of a product, we are able to then give back and serve others. I'm Dewell, and I work with company leadership who feel the pressure to perform and want to be so far ahead that you set the standard and the impact of your work reaches far beyond your company.
Like I won $1 million, like I hit the pay dirt. Gonna smile from ear to ear, the kind that makes a face hurt. And we'll laugh, jump, sing loud, not afraid to shout about being happy.